Chad Sanders is a former tech entrepreneur turned author and screenwriter who's collaborated with Oscar winners like Morgan Freeman and Spike Lee. We're dropping names. But now his debut book, Black Magic, he's making waves with his words, sharing his personal journey in a series of raw and moving essays about navigating America as a young Black man. Chad joins us now from his home in New York City. Congratulations. I love an author that's got his books lined up behind him. Smart man, smart man there. Chad.
First timer.
In your book, you interweave your personal story with a series, as we said, of eye-opening interviews with Black leaders. You're exploring the concept of what you call Black magic. How do you define that? Because so many people have a different definition of it. What is the definition for you?
Yeah, my definition is it's everything that we learn that is painful and traumatic along the way through our Black experience that we can eventually use to our benefit and to our will when we are trying to accomplish when we get older. It's all the trauma. It's all of the avoiding the police. It's all of the trying to keep our head down and stay up that we can one day turn into superpowers like code switching and duality, presence of mind, grit, faith, perseverance. That's Black magic to me.
You talk about the code switching and trying to achieve things in the book. You started out, as I pointed out, in the tech world. You had a job at Google. You changed the way you dressed. You changed the way you talked. In the book, you said, I remember the day I realized I couldn't play a white guy as well as a white guy. I was 23 and working at Google in lily white Silicon Valley. I was wearing a blue checkered button-up shirt and khakis. Eventually, the weight of that took it. You're looking at yourself now. I mean, different, same heart, different exterior in many ways, but that's the struggle, and that's what you are trying to illuminate in the writing, and it's not unique to you. I've had that experience, and all of the people that you feature in your book.
Yes, that's right. And I think you nailed it. Same heart, different appearance. I had the same big hopes and dreams then that I do now. And I thought at that time, based on what I saw around me in Silicon Valley, that I had to affect and emulate whiteness to get to those dreams. And what I wanted from this book was for young Black people and all young people who aren't white to be able to see that there's a way to get to what they want without having to change themselves entirely, without having to whitewash themselves, without having to transform themselves into someone else.
It's interesting, and that book club that was on prior to us, all white audience of readers for that particular club. And I love, though, what the woman said about you have to sometimes step out of things that you aren't expecting to read. In this, you have Black scientists, artists, activists navigating through their lives. When someone sees this and they say, I'm not Black, this book is not for me, what do you say to them?
Anyone who has experienced trauma is going to see themselves in this book. I think the most compelling testimony that I've heard from a reader of this book was from a 65-year-old white man whose family lost their 17-year-old daughter to cancer last year. And he said, I saw how people moved through their trauma, experienced their trauma, learned from it, and then moved forward. And that is showing me and my wife how we can get through this dark and terrible moment where we are mourning our daughter.
You just took my breath away. That is beautiful. That's beautiful. And that's the beauty of stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing an author or a book that you have no idea where it can take you. Congratulations on this. I've got full goosebumps. So happy for
Thank you.